Hello and welcome to Expression Library Tutorial Series episode 10. Yes, we are almost at the end. This is the last thing that the script can do apart from importing and exporting. This is something rather interesting and extremely handy to have. So, as you know that this is a smart library, therefore when you save something it's going to work out where that should be applied inside your layer and replicate that in a folder structure so you can visually see where that expression was made and how it should be applied. Now then the thing is what if we add, say for example, a trim pass to our shape? So first of all, I don't have a fill and I need a stroke and I want it to be pretty thick, make it beautiful at least. And now we have our trim pass here. Now our trim pass has a start and end. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to tie the start and I'm going to create an expression on the end property and I'm going to say be whatever time is. So now as time moves, it's just moving very, very slowly. I'm actually going to make it much faster and I'm going to be whatever time is times 10. So that means at 10 seconds it's going to be done. Still pretty slow, but it works. And then we're going to select the property of trim pass, the expression. We're going to select the end because that is where our expression is tied to. We're going to click add like everything else, select JavaScript. We are going to call it complete by 10. Complete by 10. I mean, it's not a very good name. Don't copy my naming convention for that. And we're going to say trim pass complete by 10. 0. We're just going to put trim pass 0 to 100 in 10 seconds. Delete this and click create. That's been created. So now as you can see in my smart library, I have something called a vector group. The vector group is of course the contents here, the rectangle, and then we have a trim pass inside my vector group. We have a trim pass, an end, and this is what the expression was made for. So let's delete my expression, and if I click the end and click apply, great, it's been added in, no problem. And if I click my layer and apply it, great, it's been added in again. My expression is here. Perfect, exactly what I wanted. Now then, if the thing is, if I delete this trim pass, now it doesn't exist, and I'm trying to add trim paths to a property that doesn't have a trim path available. So what this actually intelligently does is it creates that for us if it can. If it can't, it will say, hey look, we can't create it. But because you have the folder structure, you can understand where that trim path goes and manually create it, if for whatever reason it can't create it. And if it can create it, it's going to add that trim pass in for you. And as you can see, it's added the trim pass with the expression that we made, and now we have an expression. And this works for any property that you add to something, be it merge paths, offset paths, pucker and blow, repeater, rounded corners, whatever. If you saved an expression was inside one of them property groups, it's going to try and apply that property group to your layer. So this allows you to never have to worry if your layer has a trim pass. If it doesn't have one, boom, it's applied. If I was to duplicate this 5 times for whatever insane reason I would do that for, I'm going to quickly select them all and I'm going to align them quickly. And then if I was to select them all and click apply, boom, they've all got the trim paths ready and activated. Get rid of all of that and we're back to the start. Again, the delete works, but the delete doesn't delete the property, it deletes the expression. So then you still have your trim pass there available if you need it, otherwise it's just deleted the expression.